market may have most investors rattled, but not these guys. No way, no how. Joining us from the floor of CME Group, Alan Neckman and Scott Cellady are here for Traders Unplugged. Good morning, guys. And round number one, I Spy. The government is warning some banks to watch out for high-risk employees. What banks are you eyeing?
Well, what's weird about this is who's watching the watchers. But the article was mentioning Bank of America and Wells Fargo. When I first started to do the analysis, I was looking here and thinking that Wells Fargo would be a better buy because now with interest rates coming down, that's going to help their area where they were successful as far as mortgages. But looking at the analysis here, Wells Fargo, I see it going up 12%. I see Bank of America going up 8% after having a big leg up. So if there's no gun to my head, I'm not going to pick either. I'm going to pick XLF, the whole financial sector. Look for that to go. It's gone from 18 to 22 up to 26, another 25%. I'm sticking with it. Stick with the banks.
Okay, now he's done. And I think that the ticker that I'd like to keep a watch out over this whole thing is the ticker IRS, which means that I think that the government should be looking to themselves before they look outside and look at anybody else. I do think that the banks will perform, but I absolutely think that this is something that,
if you had to pick one, Wells Fargo or Bank of America, either one?
Wells Fargo.
Okay.
Topic number two, Shake. Radio Shack came out with a vintage ad in the Super Bowl. It's also closing 500 stores. So can electronic stores rebound?
I think they can, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I think this is going to go back to, say, the late 80s, early 90s when everybody said that the theaters were going to go out of business because we had all the videos in the home. It's going to be a different experience. They're going to have to charge more for some things and monetize the actual touch and feel of the things that people go in there to take a look at. But they will survive, but just in a different manner.
So they have to reinvent themselves. Looking at Radio Shack stock, it's down to $2. This was a $20-some stock not that long ago. So from risk management standpoint, what could it do? It could go to zero, true. But I think here we've seen some bullish divergence, meaning it made new lows here January 15th, but it did not make new highs of volatility. That's a positive sign. So there's a number of things to look at with Radio Shack. But if you look at something like Best Buy was the best performing stock last year. And before that, it was $11 dog. So these things can change and evolve.
Topic number three, buy the shorts. The shorts are getting squeezed as Green Mountain soars higher. So which shorted stock offers the best potential?
Well, Green Mountain was a classic example. It's a stock that went down to 20 and then has come back fully here. We saw that squeeze. 30% of its shares were were short. So there's some other stocks that have a very short open interest here. And my favorite, I was looking at Joy, and then I started to look at my hometown stock, CLF Cliffs Natural Resources. It's got like 25% of its shares short, and it's been down 45% year to date. So I like Cleveland Cliffs with this 20 as a base.
I took this a different way.
I believe in America.
It's a tight squeeze to get into my shorts, so I took it a different way. What things would I add to? I'd add to Aeropostale. They're heavily shorted because I can't fit in any of their clothes. Beazer Homes because I don't believe in this in the homes market right now, and ultimately Tesla.
Time now for your bonus round question. It's been a rough winter, so how many times since 1970 has the stock market closed due to weather?
Never.
It's going to be never or once.
No.
It's not going to be a lot.
It's twice. Hurricane Sandy in 2012 and Hurricane Gloria in 1985.
Oh, wow.
I was there for one of them.
First Business continues right after this.